This teaching of Jesus may be the most misunderstood today, to love one's neighbor as yourself. And why? Because Jesus' view is radically different than our modern conception. The modern view is that love is affirming, it's compassionate, and it is always accepting. And if you are not those things, then you are unloving. The modern view is to affirm someone's actions, desires, and identity no matter how they wish to express themselves. To show compassion towards others means we don't make them feel discomfort, guilt, or conviction. And acceptance is to accept their beliefs as equally valid as anyone else's. But this is not what Jesus meant by love, because Jesus' teachings flow out of who he is. And because Jesus is Lord, because he is the one by whom all things were created, he knows what human life is for, and he knows what love is meant to do. When we see him clearly, we see ourselves clearly as created by God with a purpose, to walk with him, to know him. That gives our life meaning. And if he made us with a purpose, then love must mean helping people live in line with that purpose. Therefore, to love is to protect and provide for someone, to provide anything that helps them grow into who they ought to be, and protect them against anything that would hinder that process. Therefore, love is something so much deeper than a surface level affirmation and compassion and acceptance. Jesus models something so much deeper. Jesus affirms the value in the lovability of the individual. He affirms that you matter more than you could ever imagine. He is compassionate towards someone's suffering, weakness, and lostness. But compassion isn't just empathizing, it's moving to action. And Jesus addresses the sin and the falsehood and the bondage that destroys people. And he welcomes and receives people without approving of false beliefs, sinful behavior, or destructive patterns. He invites people to come, follow me, and be made new. Jesus says, I love you enough to tell you the truth. And he actually shares that truth, that life, the life we crave, the life that we dream of, the life that we hope for is ultimately found in him. When we see Jesus rightly, we find answers to who we are and how we ought to live. Jesus is Lord. We are valuable. We're created with intent and purpose. So love is to protect and provide for someone else to live into their God-given purpose. And when we trust him, and when we obey, and when we live within God's design, we flourish.